So you've always wanted to build your very own cabin.
Let's go on in. You know, could act as a little table.
Me too. And this was going to be my very first solo build.
Important part of this build, my cafe cushions.
I wanted to start with a place that was simple, but yet a place I could make my own. Just small enough for me and just fill it with all my favorite things.
I have a record player in here. A chandelier.
I wanted a little magical getaway, my own little spot in the wilderness to just sit back and enjoy, take it all in. And it wasn't easy. In this video, you're going to see what it took, start to finish, to build this cabin over the course of 23 days while camping in a tent. I had to clear a trail to my river site, and it was only accessible by ATV. It was totally off-grid on a big piece of wilderness in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. To say it challenged me is an understatement. I just don't know what I'm doing, really. But the harder something is, the more I seem to enjoy it. These deer flies are driving me insane. And it's not so much skill as it's just grit and stubbornness.
There she is. The long-awaited finished project.
So grab a snack and come work with me, eat with me, sit around the fire with me, laugh with me, and dream about how you could build your own cabin. Sometimes all you need is the inspiration to put those shoes on and get started.
Cannot wait to sit here and not work. And I'm gonna go fishing. It's gonna be amazing. This property had old trails cut in it. Long time ago. Hasn't been used in 20 years.
But there is no trail to the river, and the river is where I want my cabin. First off, I'm opening up the trail for the truck to get as far as I can. Then I'll concentrate on the ATV trail. It became real apparent when I couldn't get any farther. It was getting really tight for the truck.
As far as I can go. And it is crazy bad with the horseflies. Look at this. I can finally unload.
Next, it was time to open up a trail with my chainsaw so I could get my ATV to the build site.
Ooh. I am 6 hours in. I'm almost to my cabin spot. Very little left to go, but my saw needs attention, and so do I. I had to change clothes. It is getting pretty warm out. Finish cutting in the trail, and we'll be there to start the foundation.
I've been running chainsaws for over 2 decades and feel very comfortable working alone. I have a wide variety of safety gear with me, including a big first aid kit, bear spray, and an emergency satellite communication device. Cutting in this trail, I was trying to find the path of least resistance, but also I had to consider the length of the material I'd be bringing in. Taking bumps and going around curves with long construction materials was going to be challenging, so I had to think ahead. After 2 days of cut and trail, when I finally made it to my site, it was a moment to be celebrated.
Yes. Woohoo! It's a good feeling. You want to see? This is going to be where I build. This nice shady spot. Really got a nice overlook here. Drops right off of the river. So once that's cut down a bit, be able to see the river really good.
The chainsaw I'm using is a Stihl MS 250. It's my favorite saw because it's light, but yet can handle heavy-duty cutting if needed.
Hey, the good girl. Let's go build a cabin, huh? Yeah.
On days it wasn't too hot, I loved bringing my dog Maysie along. WOOF!
That was a pretty heavy load, so that was a good test of what it's going to be like. Oh, look at Daisy checking out the river. That's so nice for the puppy. I just really want to see this river while I work. That's why I'm here. I don't know what it is. It gets taller every time I come here. Gotta go. Hear that? There's nothing. That is okay. That doesn't suck.
My previous construction experience has consisted of a role more like a laborer. I've helped my husband build many cabins, log cabins in Alaska and Michigan. Regular stick frame cabins too. But I was never put in the position where I had to make any decisions. It was always just, do this, do that. And I'm a really good worker, so that works out. It gave me the opportunity to learn how to use tools, but again, it was under direction. This build was all me, all my own decisions, nobody to answer my questions. I was winging it.
Having a little difficulty transporting the 14 and 16 foot material on my ATV. Ooh, there's my toad. I almost stepped on him. And it's starting to rain. Alright, let's build this thing.
Getting material to the site was a constant source of adventure and frustration. I really enjoy being physical, so I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy it.
Let's get these floor joists in. So I've done a little redneck engineering here because turns out I was short 2 boards.
It's a 3-hour round trip to go get any lumber to fix this, so I would deal with it later. I can't tell you how much I looked forward to this every night. Of all the material I had to handle, this 3/4 inch plywood was the worst. It's just so heavy and awkward.
Not insulating or anything with this project. It's just gonna be a little summer cabin. Okay, so I've realized I've made a couple of pretty big mistakes. I should have just tacked down a couple corners of this plywood and checked square, because now I'm off. I actually do need another floor joist to hit the landing where the other piece of plywood goes. So I cannot complete the floor today. I'm gonna get all my wood here, all my decking material, call it a day. That's how it is, that's how it goes. Stuff, you win and you lose and you learn. This one was kind of hairy. I put too much in it. It weighed more than the ATV. That'll flip me over coming down a big hill. Alright, that's it for day 5. Very short day, but it's way too hot to work anyway.
Here I am ripping out my mistake and making way for a new floor joist. I also wanted to add some more supports to the floor. Seemed a little spongy to me, and this worked out good. Finally got it square too.
I've got this thing square. I'm ready to nail off the flooring.
Spacing in the decking boards, I just eyeballed it.
These are my last 2 screws, and the deck and the floor is done. Oh, it is so hot. I'm ready to be done for the day. I'm just dripping in sweat. Woo! Deck is done! Yes! Oh, it's gotta be, I don't know, 85 or something stupid. It's not good for working. Oh, that is cold and wonderful. Oh, take your breath away. Holy cow, that's cold. Yeah, baby. That did it. That was amazing. Forgot to take out my weasels. They're toast. Be a really nice color. It's gonna look good in the cabin.
Raising these A-frame ends, it was a definite disadvantage to be alone.
I really need my hands and I really need this drill. Oh no, my drill's dead. Oh crap. Ah, no, not good timing. Okay, I need a hammer. I need a board. Don't fall. Don't fall. No, 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 no. Ah. Oh. Oh my goodness, dudes. Ow, ow. I'm done. I'm done for today. I need to give up. I've been out here for 7 hours. About out of water. I'm out of steam. I'll do this tomorrow.
The cabin I'm building is an A-frame with an expandable wall, a design by Deke Diedrichsen. The plans are available for about $30, and a lot of people have built this cabin in their own style. I use the term plans loosely. It's more like a drawing. You gotta figure everything out.
I just need a taller ladder. I need to bring an 8-footer out here, so.
The logistics of the location of my build I would loosely estimate added probably an extra week onto the progress.
It's gonna be another hot day. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
The absolute coolest thing about this cabin, and the reason I chose it, is because it has an expanding wall, a wall that lifts up, and that's what I'm building now.
Okay, that's a win. Haha, Tabasco.
This cabin was one angle cut after another. Here I'm putting in the bolt that's going to allow that wall to swing up. Pretty important part of this build.
Tighten that up when I get a wrench that fits. Oh, she's heavy. It's gonna be so neat to sit here. Oh, awesome.
Since I wasn't insulating, all the wood was going to be exposed. I took care of that before it went up. I was finally to the stage to start building the end walls. Again, more weird cuts. I really had no idea how to make perpendicular 2x4s mate together on an angle, and this is the best I came up with.
Now I'll be able to put a piece across right there, but fits really nicely. Alright, so I just made the opening for the window. I just want to see if I like it there. I got it a few years ago, just secondhand, so free window. But, basically be right here. I'm gonna go ahead with that. This really feels like real progress, but got a gap that's weird, but you know, trim covers a lot of misfits.
With the end wall finally built, I could move on to the siding. It was tongue and groove pine, and it was going to be visible both inside and out. To put it up, I used a pancake air compressor with a brad nailer.
When I'm done for the day, I go back to Basecamp and get water for a bath and fresh water for drinking. I'm ready to get cleaned up and chill out. Beauty, beauty, look at that. Now I'm gonna set up my shower. Outdoor shower. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. Let's flip this guy. Oh, yes. All right, I think we're good to go. Look at that. Oh.
Dear Lord, thank you so much for this day, my strength to build this cabin,
this beautiful land, this beautiful day. Another day to be alive. Thank you for this steak, this amazing life you've given me. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm gonna give you the first bite. Here you go. Open up. Steak and garlic mushrooms. That is so good. Another odd load here. Bought this door for 10 bucks. Needs to be painted, but yeah, 10 bucks. Can't beat that. So there is the finished, well, I gotta trim the window, but that sidewall's done. Gotta fix my other box there. Boop, right there. Looks good. Like it. Just gonna lay it out here if I can figure out my overlap.
The screws I'm using here have a rubber washer that seal, so no moisture will leak through.
I need to trim out my bottom so I can lift up this wall. So lots more work to do, but it's coming together. I'm gonna take my jigsaw here on an angle and zip off this top edge so that this can lift up without catching.
The gap in the decking is to allow water to run straight off the roof and onto the ground.
Okay, this is the moment of truth. It's so heavy. Definitely gotta figure this out. Here we go. Okay. That is on and good. Nice not to be dying of heat. Yes, looks good. I got the studs and the door in. Did you guys see who's with me? It's Daisy girl. She had emergency surgery. Ooh, careful. 3 weeks ago for pyometra, which is like an infected uterus. So she had to have emergency surgery that saved her life, probably. And this is her first trip, and it's nice and cool weather, and we're out adventuring together. She's back to being herself, and I'm just so happy. It's so wonderful to have her here. She's been my bear dog and my guard, my buddy. She's helping. So before I put the siding on, I forgot. I've got some copper flashing that I'm going to put here. I'm worried about backsplash coming in from the deck, going back in on the floor. Got it nailed in. And then when I get my floor in, I'm going to put a piece there, but I have to put my inside flooring in first. But I'm just going to set the board in here and see how it does. Once I get the tongue and groove on here, it'll cover the edge and it'll be good to go.
I have a lot of bears on the trail cam leading to this cabin,
it's okay.
So you never know what she's barking at.
It's okay. It's just some noises.
I do it like that because I've got to hold the guard open on the skill saw, and it takes 2 hands, and I also need to hold the board in place. Without the guard open, the skill saw binds up on those angle cuts. You need to be a little bit flexy.
Last piece. So glad to be done. There you go, little buddy. Seal the deal. I can finally move on to roofing now. It wiggles a little still, but when I put the dimensional material on, everything will get rigid. Oh, no! I gotta flip it over somehow. Oh, this is so precarious. Ouch. Okay. Whew. Okay, I did it. That's gonna be the hardest one. Oh, no. That's my painted side. Oh. Oh, there's no good way to do that, is there? Dang it. Okay. Ooh. Nope. Oh, yes. Steak and mushrooms and potatoes and sour cream, salt and pepper. Oh my goodness. I'm a happy girl. Oh, thank you, cows, for tasting so good. Here you go, baby. Here's yours. Good girl. Sleepy baby. I got my little buddy heater going. Good night, Daisy. Hi, baby. You got my sock. Hi. Oh, no, I don't want your butt. Ooh. Ooh. All right, get out of the way, Moofer. Morning. Nice day. Here's my sock. Give me this. Beautiful day to put a roof on a cabin. It feels so good. Good girl. Mayse. It's gonna look so nice. Now we're good to go. Are you snoring? We gotta go get the rest of the roof metal. That's gonna be fun, isn't it? No, it's not. Time to lose the layer. This is a super long load. You know, I can't let it get boogered up at all. This is gonna, let me go out and I get it to site. These beams are completely, this is just a nightmare of a load. All right, here we go. I'm gonna lose this load here on this next bump. I knew this was gonna be bad. This load was gonna be bad. Three more. Good news is I didn't build a giant place with more roof panels. Let's see if I can get that ATV now. Had to stop a few times, but it made it. I didn't have to carry it. When the work is done, it'll be awesome. Side is done. I think I might take a break and do a little painting. Oh! Oh no! My pencil just went through the cracks of the deck. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, it's just out of reach. Ow, ow, ow. I don't even see it. Oh, no, stick. What did I do with it?
This piece of roofing is orange on the outside because I painted it to go on the inside, but I put it in and didn't like it. I'd paint the inside yellow to match the rest later. This is the strip of rubber roofing that's going to span the gap between the hard edge roof and the expanding wall that goes up. This side of the roof was an absolute debacle. And if you want to learn why, you're going to have to watch a future video where I explained what happened.
This sucker's done. I'm not getting up on the roof anymore. Here is that rubber roofing that spans the gap between the movable wall and the solid wall. So you're going to see how that's going to do right now. Look at that. You see where that, once you open it up, it's all flexy. And in here, it's good to go. Covers that gap nicely. This is 12-inch pine boards, and I already finished it at home, so it's like ready to go. I just cut this one to size. It's gonna be gorgeous. Bed is coming together. Kinda feel like I'm building my coffin. Ah, here comes the rain. I'm literally just gonna eyeball this. Okay. Here it is. The lid. Alright. I got a bed and a couch and it's raining, shutting me down. I gotta throw this door back on, even though I'm not ready to.
It was the second coat of paint for that door, and about the third time I'd hung it. I was getting to be a pro by that point.
Perfect. Look at what's in your bowl.
Alright, so what I'm doing here is adding some flashing on the bottom of the door, so in case there's any splashback, it won't go back up into my floor. I thought it would show a little bit more than it does, so I got copper, but the front will be copper and it'll look good. There wasn't enough space to nail up that front, so I had to wedge it the best I could to get it flat.
Wedging it, so I don't have any nails in the front part of it. It's just bent. So yeah, that turned out good. I'm gonna leave it just like that.
For my bed, I just bought a 3-inch memory foam topper for a twin bed, and I'm just cutting it to size with my knife. For the shelf, I was using live edge ash that my brother-in-law had cut on my husband's sawmill.
Hi, baby. Good morning. Give me kisses. Thank you. We'll put a couple screws just to keep it secure. That's the shelf.
Here I am engineering a sort of lift system to get this swing wall up with a pulley, so it'd be a lot easier to deal with. It gets to be about this time of night. Maisie's like, Mom, we gotta go. It's getting late. It's about 6 o'clock. We've been here all day. She's like, hey, it's time to go back to Basecamp. You get a fire, relax. I know, let me just get this one in, and then we'll go. With this lift system that I hope works out. Okay, that's a wrap. I gotta get the dog out of here, get some food, get some chow.
Look at these colors. Oh, it's just amazing.
Taking a load back with me today feels pretty good.
There's a good girl.
Fire and food. You're home.
I'm so clean and happy. Yay!
I do believe this will be the last load that has to go down to the cabin. Everything else, tools and everything will be coming out. This is it, Daisy. I really had no idea how to put these posts together other than using log screws and lag bolts. This end is going to be for my swing. Hey, what are you doing, goober? Hey. She's probably thinking like, it's time to go, Mom. We're not leaving yet. I'm putting the fire pit in. behemoth. Back's already screaming for mercy. Hope I brought enough rocks. It's a little low over here, so I'm just gonna mulch it up just to bring the level up, and then I'll cover it with pea gravel. Oh, doesn't that look nice? It'll do it. That's a pretty cool spot to use that. So this thing is pretty much done. I still have to do a couple little things to the awning to get it to work, but holy cow. Looking so good. So here is the inside, completely finished. Check it out. There's the bed. I have a little writing desk. Yeah, the door. Got a chandelier. It's so cool. Got a lot of my favorite artists from Alaska, stuff that I've bought from them. And yeah, just makes me happy. So the bed turned out good. And look at this. I have a record player in here. Yes. I have a couple of little portable batteries under here that'll power my lights and will be charged by solar. But here is my kitchen setup. Just really super basic. Keep it really, really, really simple. That is definitely what I wanted. I've got some lights up here. So at night, I'll light this place up with solar, battery power, and it'll be good to go. Got all kinds of little touches in here. Stuff that I like. Rocks from Lake Superior. Books. Love this bell on the door. Look at this rock I found in Lake Superior. It had a hole in it and I stuck a couple feathers. I think this writing desk is going to be great. The floor really shines in here. Oh yeah, I played a record the other day. It was so cool. Got water. I've got plans to put in a well, so we'll get to that too. Just fun little things. The lid of the bed lifts up so I can store a ton of stuff, including an extra cot. If I have a friend in here, I can sleep 2 people. I don't think you've seen it with this down. Close the door. When I have the door open, it just kind of slides over here against the wall. Lots and lots of light. It just is really, it's just really nice and cozy. So that's the finished cabin, guys. It's done. Next stop is camping in it. Alright, so this place is done, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't really bummed out about this swinging door that I've worked so hard on, and it still doesn't work as I'd hoped. It's just not tall enough. I did not make this tall enough. I don't know what else to do about this. It does make it much easier to open it up. And then once I get it this high, that's when I come in here with my 2 posts, raise it up. But you know, I didn't want these posts in my view, and now I've got 4. Now I've got 4. Bummed about the engineering disaster that it was all me. It's all me. It's just not tall enough.
And even with the goofy goat rope situation I have, and that looks terrible too, it's not enough. So I don't know. I've got to come up with something else. I don't know. I'm done. I need a break. And I want to show you this. Look at this. I'm loading up the ATV and the trailer. I'm taking stuff out today. It's amazing. What a feeling. So this is the first time I'm gonna sit in this hammock. Not just to try it out, but because everything's done. Oh, we did it, baby. We built the cabin. It's not perfect, but it's pretty great. We did it all ourselves. Good girl. You were a good helper. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one for my first overnight. This girl in the woods, she gone. Oh, don't forget to get outside and get happy.